Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Zubac in at the center position.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Kevin, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Nembhard. And Nesmith with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. That'll be a 5-second call. And a wide open look for Siakam. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Rollins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And here are the Pacers now. They're leading by 8, and they pick up 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Chang. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Halliburton. He has 5. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Oh, good with the triple. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Rollins. He gets that one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 17-6 run. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Walker's checked in for the Pacers.
Indiana substitution. Number 5, Gareth Walker.
And the Pacers with possession here. The 3. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Zubac. 8 points for him.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And that one's good by Porter.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Rollins. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Huff's checked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Back to Walker. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Green kicks to Kuzma. Tries from 10, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Toppin. Beyond the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Green. Inside. Here's Turner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
To the paint. Here's Huff. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Nance comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Kevin Porter. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Walker finds Siakam. Kuzma brings the double team. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Now Green, still without a basket. Toppin with the steal. Throws it up high, and Toppin throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Shepard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Walker, and it's McConnell in at the 1. Siakam left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 10 points.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Here's Trent. Walker with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Toppin can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 18. Here's Trent. Hasn't made one yet. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. And Siakam, no good on that one.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Sinks the triple. Toppin's got his second bucket.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Rollins. He takes it in. Drops in the layup for two. Rollins got 6 points.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to Walker. Portis against Siakam. Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks trail by 19. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Toppin, no one around him, and the Pacers another three.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Turner's checked in for Portis, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Green. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Zubac is checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Walker. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Jackson. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Halliburton looking around. Zubac finds Siakam. Rebounded by the Bucks. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Off target from three-point range. It's stolen by Nembhard. There's the three. Nesmith. That shot misses. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
The Pacers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Nembhard for three. It's good from long range. Nembhard's got 6 points.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Here's Rollins. 6 points for him.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Indiana moving it around. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those dunks over here.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. To end the run, the shot by Rollins no good. The Pacers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Back to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Let's go, everyone. Give it up for your Bucks home crew.
The Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in.
Number 7, Kevin Porter Jr.
The Bucks shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Rollins. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Porter passes to Rollins. Stolen by Zubac. Now Nembhard. Pass to Zubac. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Pacers out in front, running away with it. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The Bucks shooting about 42% so far. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Jang in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now here's Jang. Nesmith covering. Pass to Turner. Back to Jang. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Jang's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Siakam for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Porter, no luck.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Indiana controlling the game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you guys.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Giannis, no good. Pacers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Stolen by Nembhard. From past the arc, that falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Bucks, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Antetokounmpo passes to Rollins. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Nembhard. Down low. Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Halliburton's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Antetokounmpo finds Jang up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so here is Indiana. Pass to Zubac. Here's Nesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the lead, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. McConnell with it. No scoring in this one. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Indiana shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter Jr.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Milwaukee on D. Here's Huff. Oh, good on the triple. To the middle.
2 minutes.
And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
Out of bounds.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, number 18, Kyle Kuzma.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Toppin. And the three off target. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Portis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Indiana controlling the game. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Fires the three. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Chang. Good, nice job down low. Chang's got 6 points. Indiana's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang. Trent comes in for Rollins. And it's A.J. Green in for Kevin Porter. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Off target from outside. It's stolen by Shepherd. Now the Pacers moving it up. McConnell against Portis. Here's Shepherd. Indiana again missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Toppin pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And here's Giannis. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzma. And so it's Indiana way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Walker. Jones is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Huff in at the 5. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Pass to Toppin. There's a screen. Here's Huff. And a wide open look for Walker from outside off the mark. Trent against Jones. Stolen by Walker. They push it up 4 on 3. Lets it go from deep. Indiana again missing. Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Toppin. Outside, Walker. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by McConnell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Toppin good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And that one, good. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. In the corner, it's Toppin. The three-pointer, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Green, and he's on the money with his first shot today. Green's got his first points of the game. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Toppin, the open look. The rebound by the Bucks.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. McConnell against Green. From deep, Walker. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green kicks to Trent. There's the lob to Portis. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Gary Harris in for Green. The Pacers also with a sub. Furphy's checked in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Shoots the three, and the three ball is good. Furphy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
At the line for Milwaukee, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Jang, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Harris. The Pacers making a switch here. He's off on the second. The Pacers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Potter. Outside, Walker. And here's McConnell. Here's Toppin. Jacks up a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Toppin. Walker with his screen for Toppin. No good from outside. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Giannis. Up and in on the layup.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
McConnell against Porter. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
It's intercepted. Outside, Walker. Here's Potter, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
That one goes in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting for Indiana, Potter at the line for one.
Shooting one.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Rollins checked in for Trent. Brown is checked in for Indiana. On defense, the Bucks. And here's Walker outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Pacers ball. At the line for the Pacers, Potter at the line for one.
Shooting one.
And the technical free throw is good.
Substitution. Number one, Obi Toppin.
And so here is Indiana. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining.